Out there and really came in the house. Somebody had you and cops came out there. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. Stand up for mine. You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. You see the devil in a glance, boy. I can knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
I got a baby girl inside inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30-30 or 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too, picking up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen a damn thing. Most of my people are convicts, hard-headed, no nonsense. So please approach with caution. You never know who's watching. You never know what's on the other side of that front door, and you knocking. Might step out like motherfuckers get the dropping.
All right, guys, welcome to the Next Level 360s. We are out here at Cedar Lake today. Welcome to the UDTV live stream. I'm Brendan Grover. With me tonight is Kelby. Kelby, I never did get your last name. What is your last name?
It's Cross. Kelby Cross.
Kelby Cross. So it looks like we got a couple guys still qualifying here. Ernie Williams Jr. out on the track. So I'm seeing, looking at points. Look at the points right now. Schobelok's got the lead over Gunnar Harris. Harris sitting in second. Stank is in third. John Helmstedt fourth, and Liam Garrison in fifth. And Kenny Hoffman and Ryan Avila are right on the outside looking in on that top five. Super close battle between John Helms and Liam Garrison. Helms sitting at 124, Garrison at 123 going into tonight. A lot of big name guys in here. What do you think we got to expect tonight, Kelby?
Well, Cedar Lake is always a fun short track to watch, so we should see some nice, close, tight quarters action here around the Cedar Lake Speedway.
Think you're correct. Qualifying coming to an end. As the qualifying results are up, John Helms with a quick time, Ethan Toder sitting in second. Ty Schobelok, your points leader in third, Ryan Avila in four.
Looks
Alex
like
Rzinski. Yep. Kevin Miller up there as well. Looking like Kenny Hoffman did not qualify. That's a little odd there. Kind of wonder what his plan is tonight. But heat race number one getting set to go, starting on the pole. John Helms in that number 4 machine to his outside, Ryan Avila in the 49. Inside of row number 2, Joshua Steinke to his outside, Liam Garrison, and inside row number 3, Ryan Fuge to his outside, Jonathan Paquette. Caden Falkert and Blaine Brink gonna bring up row number 4. Top 2 are going straight to the show. Rest of them are going to the consies. As they're getting set up here and getting ready to go green flag racing. They're going to get the one to green this time around. Helms, Avila on the front row. Steinke and Garrison in row number 2. Avila and Helms going to bring them down the backstretch. Into 3 and 4 they come. Helms is off. Green flag is out. We are racing at Cedar Lake. Helms going to look to the bottom right away. He's going to take off with it down on the bottom. Avila trying to make something on the high side. Steinke in 3rd, battling with Garrison on the bottom. Garrison looking low again as they're going to bring him down the back chute. Back into 3 and 4, and out of 3 and 4 down the front stretch. They're drag racing for 3rd. Right now, Helms and Avila got the transfer spot. Steinke and Garrison still trying to reel them guys in. Is Steinke going to come up? Nothing there for the slide job as he's still trying to get by. Steinke correction. Steinke's running 3rd, Garrison in 2nd. Avila though in the transfer spot. Like I said, 2 going to the feature. The rest are going to have to fight their way through the consies. Dick's in the books. Helms has led them all. Does anybody have anything for him as he's heading down the front chute? As we are on board with John Helms right now. You can take a look and see how Helms' shocks, how he's got him set up certainly is helping him run through that apex. You see that left rear only giving a little bit on that rebound. As Avila slips up a little bit, will that open the door for Steinke? Who to go this time by? White flag is out this time by for John Helms. Helms and Avila still got the transfers right here. Avila with a big head of steam coming down the back chute. He's coming into 3 and 4. Checkered flag is out. Give it to John Helms and Ryan Avila. They're going to the show. Steinke, Garrison, Fruge, Piquet, Folkerts. They're going to be going to the consies. Heat race 2 coming at ya.
How about Ryan Avila way up on the top of the racetrack?
Yeah, he didn't have too much room in between him and the wall.
Heat race number 2 coming at you. Ethan Toder and Alec Szerzinski. Hunter Robinette, Michael Farron in row number 2. Ernie Williams Jr. and Jason Waller Jr. in row number 3. And Kenny Hoffman going to round out the field here in the next level racing at 360 Sprint Cars Heat Race at number 2 here at Cedar Lake Speedway. Field rolling. So as was said before, the first heat race, top 2 going to directly to the feature, and the rest will go to the consolation races. We saw cars favoring the high side of the racetrack through heat race number 1. We'll see if the track changes at all throughout this second heat race. As we come off of turn number 4 to the green. Into 1 and 2. Toder with the first call. Here comes Szerzinski on the top of the racetrack. Szerzinski smacks the wall. Don't look now, but here comes Robinette down on the inside. Off of turn number 4, Robinette and Szerzinski going side by side for the second spot as Toder starting to try to pull away out front, but nothing going right now as a 3-car breakaway for the lead, and they're fanned out behind them going side by side, racing all over the Cedar Lake Speedway. Szerzynski with a slide job into turn number 3. He's going to take the lead off of turn number 4. Toter tries to battle back on the inside, but he does make the pass. Here comes Szerzynski, though, with a heck of a run as he diamonded it off of turn number 2. He takes the lead back. Into 1 and 2. Robinette looking to make his presence known and get into the final transfer spot into turn number 3 with a slide job on Toter. Nothing going that time as we ride along. Top 3 all right there as it's Szerzynski, Toter, and then Kenny. Now into 1 and 2. Don't look now. Here comes the 11 of Hoffman. Hoffman to the inside of Toter off of turn number 4. White flag out in the next couple of laps here as they're duking it out for the second spot. Toter and Hoffman. Toter slides across the groove coming off of turn number 4. And Hoffman takes the second spot back into 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Toter and Hoffman duking it out. Hoffman went a little lower to try and block the slide job as we've got a car into the wall right behind him. And he falls out. But Szerzynski's going to win it, and Hoffman is going to steal the final transfer spot from Ethan Toter. How about that for a heat race?
Definitely looks like Szerzynski had something figured out that Toter did not that heat race.
These cars are definitely flirting with the wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out as the track's going to keep slicking off throughout the night. But your next level 360s heat race number 3 up next. Ty Schobelach starting on the pole to his outside, Kevin Miller. Inside row number 2, the Firm Motorsports Jason Randolph to his outside, Andrew Allen in the 11. Inside row number 3, Cole Croft. To his outside is Bradley Wright. And from Creed Sim Racing, JP Schreider. Starting in 7th. Schobelach and Miller on the front row. Randolph and Allen behind them. Croft and Wright going to be trying to run them down. JP Scheider going to be trying to do something too from the back row. Top 2 go to the show. This is the 3rd and final heat race of the night. Down the back chute they come. Pace truck coming up. Green flag is out. We are racing here at Cedar Lake. Jason Randolph with a big jump into the transfer spot. He's going to throw the slide job up on Miller. The battle for the transfer spot is there. Miller and Randolph. Randolph in the final transfer. Miller, though, not going to take any names as he's going to try and run down Jason Randolph super hard. Down the back stretch, they come into 3 and 4 once again, and making his way up to 4th is JP Scheider. He's trying to poke his nose up there and trying to play. Cole Croft as well, trying to get a big run down the back stretch as he's down on the bottom. They are 3 wide going through 4. Drag race back down the front stretch, and trouble for the final transfer. Jason Randolph up into the wall. The transfer is going to be Kevin Miller right now. JP Schreider trying to make something happen. Cole Croft trying to get in there as well and make the upset on both of them. Miller going to keep running the high side. JP kind of throwing that half slider going through 3 and 4. Into 1 and 2 they come. Battle for 3rd on our hands with Cole Croft and JP Schreider. But here's the big slider, the big move of the heat race. JP Schreider going to go ahead and jump up into 2nd. Cross back over, another slider thrown by Kevin Miller. JP Schreider's going to be the top dog in that battle, going through 3 and 4 as they're going to come into 1 and 2 this time around. Out front, though, Ty Schobelach, nobody's got anything for him. He's up on the lip, and he is making it work. Taking a look at his in-car cam, just watch that right rear, how close he gets to that outside wall. I mean, oh, we've seen sparks there. I mean, he's getting up there, no room for error as we got the white flag is out. The way they're sitting right now, Schobelach and Scheider gonna be moving on. Checkered flag is out. Give it to Ty Schobelach, JP Scheider. They are going to the show. Kevin Miller, Andrew Allen, Cole Croft. Tough break for Jason Randolph, and Bradley Wright will be going to the consies. The main is up.
So we've got the C main event action coming to you. Joshua Steinke and Kevin Miller on the front row. Michael Farron and Ryan Fruge in row number 2. Cole Croft and Hunter Robinette in row number 3. Then it's Caden Folkerts and Bradley Wright coming out of this one.
Shelby, I'm looking at this. It looks like one guy's going home from the C main, the rest are going to the show.
Well, there you go. We'll see the top 6 move on then. Is that right? Or is it 7?
Top 7 will go, and 1 will go home.
Gotcha. So 7 out of 8 going to move into the B main or into the feature?
Into the feature, it shows here on iRacing. That's what I'm seeing.
Gotcha.
So it's like they're running 2 B mains.
Okay. So top 7 gonna move on. Steinke and Miller on the front row. Farron and Fruge, Croft and Robinette, Wright and Folkerts. Gonna go green next time by. Everybody's been loving that high line thus far tonight. As we move forward, we'll see if that changes, see if somebody's going to venture down low, or we'll see everybody continue to hammer the cushion as they come off of turn number 4. C-main's underway. Steinke slides up and takes the lead down the back straightaway. Farron and Miller going side by side for the second spot into 1 and 2. Give it to the 22 of Farron. Farron down on the bottom. Miller up on the top, flirting with the wall coming off of turn number 4. But it's Miller who has that spot by a nose, and it's Steinke out front. Farron and Miller trading that second spot. Cole Croft in 4th. Robinette, Fruge, Folkerts, and then Bradley Wright on the outside looking in. Battle for second still raging. Farron and Miller into 1 and 2. Now, Farron thought about looking to the inside of Steinke for the lead as they came off a turnover 2 that last time. But Steinke is rolling the top and running away in the 0-0. Into 3 and 4 this time. Miller giving it everything he's got up on the top of the racetrack. But still not quite able to make that move happen as Farron is just catfishing around on the inside. 4 laps to go. Now Farron drifts to the top. And he moves to the top and starts to run away with that second spot as we've got a 3-car battle for the next spot. That is the 4th position. Cole Croft, Robinette, and Ryan Fruge, sorry. easy for me to say. As they come off of turn number 4, Croft down on the bottom. Now he moves to the top, trying to make a move. Car number 29 thought about crossing over, but it's Robinette right in front of him. As we've got the white flag out, Steinke and Farron gonna bring him to the white flag this time. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Into turn number 3 and off of turn number 4. Joshua Steinke is gonna win it. Michael Farron, Kevin Miller, Cole Croft, Hunter Robinette, Ryan Fruge, and Caden Folkert's all gonna go to the main event. Well, Brendan, that was the C main or B main number 1. And it was a pretty good one. We'll turn it back over to you for the B main now.
Thank you, Kelby. B main number 2 getting ready and getting set. I think we got a lot to look forward to after that one. The feature's definitely going to be interesting as 7 go from B main number 2 to the feature as well. Ethan Toder in the 023 going to start on the pole. Liam Garrison in the 10 to his outside. Inside row number 2 in the 11, it's Andrew Allen. To his outside in the 91, give it to Ernie Williams Jr. Inside row number 3, Jonathan Paquette in the 48 machine. To his outside, Jason Randolph in the 47. Tough break for him in his heat race. He was in the transfer and did not make it. Jason Waller Jr. in the 97, going to be starting in 7th. And Blaine Brink in the 021, going to start 8th. Like I said, 7 going to the show. 1 of them going home. So it'll be a 20-car feature here tonight at Cedar Lake for the next level 360s. Toder and Garrison on the front row. Allen, Williams Jr., row number 2. Don't count out Jason Waller Jr. or Blaine Brink, though. They're going to be putting on a good show from the back. Green flag is out. We are racing out of 3 and 4. Into 1 and 2 they go. Oh, car hard into the tires, up into the track. Looks like Andrew Allen's going to drop back to the knockout position. He's moved back to 8th after hitting that tire. Correction, Blaine Brink is not in here. So all 7 of these drivers are going to be going to the show. So tough break for Blaine Brink not being in here, but all these drivers, good news for them, they're going to the show. As we got a battle up front on our hands. Toder trying to hold off Garrison and Williams Jr. Williams Jr. on the high side. Garrison on the bottom. Toder trying to fight them both off from the bottom. As here comes Ernie Williams Jr. back on the high side. You can always tell when it's Ernie Williams Jr. because he's in that bright yellow machine. By the flag stand they come. 5 of 12 in the books. 3 wide, almost down the back stretch, but we got a 3-car battle for the lead. Jason Randolph trying to poke his nose up there as well, as you kind of see him creeping in the bottom of your screen. Liam Garrison, your new race leader. Toder trying to make something happen back on that high side. He took that line away from Ernie Williams Jr., but I don't think that mattered. Ernie Williams Jr. up to 2nd. Toder back into 3rd. Can Williams do something with it on the high side? Ernie Williams Jr. with a big run down the back chute. He's going to run through that apex in 3 and 4 back down the front chute. He is on the tail tank of Liam Garrison. Liam, don't look in your rear view now, but you got some company. Ernie Williams Jr. still up on the high side. Toder trying to make something happen as these guys are going to bring out a good finish here as they got 2 to go. White flag coming out now as they are coming through 3 and 4. Ernie Williams Jr. on the high side. He's going to be your new race leader with 1 to go around Cedar Lake Speedway. All 7 of these drivers making it to the show. Ernie Williams going to bring them through 3 and 4. Checkered flag is out. Give it to Ernie Williams Jr. Followed by Liam Garrison, Ethan Toter, Jason Randolph right there on Toter. Jonathan Paquette, Jason Waller Jr. and Andrew Allen. So we got some warm-up going on here, and okay. All right, guys, they're going to have a quick warm-up, so we're going to go to a quick break, and we'll be back at you with feature action. Don't go anywhere.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I'm a king of rock, there is none higher. Sucker MCs to call me sire. To rock my kingdom, you must choose fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire. Now we rock up parties and go correct. All sets are on time and rhyme connect. That's the right to slogan and good elect. And other rappers can't stand us, but give us respect. I wanna rock.
All right, we are back with the next level 360s at Cedar Lake. It is feature time here coming at you, starting at 19th. In the 20 machine, it's Caden Folkerts. Oh, here we go. 20 cars. Andrew Allen's going to be bringing up the 20th spot. 19th is going to be Caden Folkerts. Outside of row number 9, Jason Waller Jr. To his inside, it's Ryan Fruge. Outside of row number 8, Jonathan Paquette starting 16th and Hunter Robinette in 15th. Jason Randolph is going to bring up 14th, Cole Croft in 13th. Looks like Ethan Toter is going to start 12th, and to his inside, it's Kevin Miller. Inside of row number 5, give it to Liam Garrison. To his inside, it's Michael Farron. Outside of row number 4, Ernie Williams Jr. To his outside, Joshua Steinke. Outside of row number 3, sorry about that again, JP Schreider. To his inside, Kenny Hoffman. Your top 4, Ryan Avila will start 4th, Ty Schobelach in 3rd. And on the front row here tonight for the next level 360s, Alex Zazinski in 2nd, John Helms in 1st. We are green flag racing.
Green flag in the air. Helms takes off with the lead down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. He will lead the opening lap off of turn number 4 here at Cedar Lake. He got a band out behind him though.
3 wide up front. Helms, Zazinski, Schobelach, they're battling it out. Avila trying to poke his nose up there. Kenny Hoffman as well. That's your top 5.
We got one of them up and into the tire barrier into 1 and 2, and the caution flag is coming out.
That looks like Ryan Avila in the 49 machine.
Tough break for
Oh.
him. It looked like he was running in the top 5.
Yeah, I don't know if he got hooked with the right rear. We're gonna find out right here. No, it just looks like he forgot to turn.
Jumped the cushion. Oh, he looks like he scrubbed up along the wall up there on the front straightaway and then just went straight into the turn 1 tire barrier there.
Man, tough break for Ryan Avila. He was running in the fourth spot, I believe, in a very good contender here tonight.
So it looks like we're going to go back to 3 laps down. John Helms, Alex Trzynski, and Ty Schobalak going to bring him back to Green Flag Racing next time by.
You know, I think a couple guys to keep your eye on out here. Kenny Hoffman is definitely one. He's an eye-opener. Always super fast where he races. John Helms, another one. And honestly, that top 5 is pretty stacked, if you ask me. Some big-name iRacing guys out there.
Back to Green Flag Racing. Into 1 and 2. Helms on the top. Then it's Schobalak trying to take the lead off of turn number 4. Excuse me, that's Trzynski. He takes the lead into 1 and 2.
Trzynski going to drag race with Helms, but Helms is going to come out on top down the back chute. Helms is going to lead him around again. He's going to lead lap number 6.
Oh, we've got more trouble now into 1 and 2. That's the 23. Trzynski. Trouble for the 23 of Trzynski. As we go back all the way to the restart. Or check that.
Yeah, coming down the front stretch, him and Hoffman look like they got together, and Trzynski just gets spun around, goes tail tank first into the wall.
Tough break for Trzynski going from battling for the lead to watching.
So they just called over race control that netcode was a part of that. Josh had come over the intercom, said that he's pretty sure most of it was netcode, so hopefully not too much damage to Alex Trzynski there, and we'll see. I think that puts him back to 17th.
So it's John Helms out front as the field doubles up. We're still just a handful of laps into this 360 sprint car feature here at Cedar Lake. We're about to bring them back to green.
Pace truck's coming off. Green flag is out. John Helms with a big jump. Ty Schobalak going to try and follow him up right on the high side. Hoffman's got some company. JP Scheider trying to make something happen. He's going to throw the slide job. He's going to take over third. Crossover, not going to happen by Hoffman. Helms is going to lead him into 1 and 2.
Hoffman just exited the racetrack in the big number 11 car, so he's gonzo right now. As we come off of turn number 4 to complete another lap, it's Helms out front.
Helms is way out front. I don't know if Schobalak's got anything for him. Hopefully we can get these guys some green flag laps. We can get to some lap traffic. But I don't know if it's going to happen. But Helms is still your race leader as he brings him through 1 and 2.
It's Helms, Schobalak, Scheider, Steinke, and Williams, the top 5.
A little bit battle, a little bit further back is it looks like Steinke, Ernie Williams Jr. starting to reel into JP Scheider. 4-car battle possibly. Liam Garrison right in the bottom of the picture.
Joshua Steinke and Ernie Williams Jr. going side by side for position there as they come off of turn number 4. Ernie Williams Jr. in that bright yellow car has that position for now.
Down the back chute they come into 3 and 4. Slower car on the bottom. First lap traffic they've seen. Looks to be Jason Waller Jr. He has towed. As they're going to come down the back stretch. John Helms out front. Schobelach still trying to reel him in. Helms is going to lead another one.
Looked like Helms may have gotten up and into the wall, but has not affected him very much as he's still chased by Schobelach and Scheider. Ernie Williams Jr. trying to make something happen and get a run.
Yeah, he finally got around Stanky in that 80 machine. Ernie Williams Jr. is on a move. He's going to chase down JP on that high side.
Into 1 and 2, Williams Jr. dips it down low. Now here comes Steinke. Steinke gets back around him and takes the 4 spot as they come off of turn number 4.
Pretty good battle going on between those two. JP Scheider not really having to deal with them quite yet, as it looks like he's starting to reel in Schobelach a little bit, as Helms has still got a pretty comfortable lead out front.
Scheider and Schobelach now going to become one of the better battles on the racetrack as it's been decided for 4th. They come off of turn number 4 to complete another lap as Helms continuing to lead.
Helms is sticking with that high side. He's got that right rear up over the cushion and on the cushion and against the wall, and he's making it work on the high side, and he's still pulling away as the lap traffic in front of your leaders.
It's tightening up for second, though, as Schobelach, Scheider, and Steinke. Steinke takes a peek to the inside of Scheider, but nothing going that time off of turn number 4.
Ernie Williams Jr. trying to battle something back up in there with Steinke. But like you said, Schobelach and Scheider battling super hard right now for that 2nd and 3rd spot as they're coming through 1 and 2.
Scheider just not quite enough as Schobelach decides to go through the bottom through 3 and 4. As they come off of turn number 4, thought maybe Scheider might have a chance up on the top of the racetrack, but nothing going that time.
I think it worked for Schobelach going down there as he started to reel in John Helms a little bit. As JP Scheider still working the high side. Schobelach running the high side 1 and 2, bottom in 3 and 4. As now it looks to be Scheider going down on the bottom.
Scheider went way down to the inside off of turn number 4 that time, but couldn't make the pass. Schobelach still shown in the 2nd position, but it's about to become very hard to hold on to that as he's got 2 on his back bumper.
Here comes Schobelach on the bottom, or Scheider on the high side as Schobelach went to the bottom. He opened up the door. JP gonna steal the 2nd spot away from Schobelach. And here comes Stanky with him.
Stanky down on the bottom, takes the 3rd spot for the time being, but Schobelach takes it back off of turn number 4. Into 1 and 2 now. The battle for the 3rd spot starting to tighten up. Trouble.
Caution. Ooh. This is going to make things interesting, Kelby, as it's going to be, they're going to be right now on the back bumper of Helms. I think if he doesn't get a good start, these guys are going to be like hound dogs on a coon.
Absolutely. John Helms has been the dominant car thus far in the feature event, but with those guys battling as hard as they were, it could become a 4 or 5 car race for the lead.
Definitely interested to see how this is going to play out as we are on, I believe, lap 30 when we come back to green out of 35.
Just a handful of laps to go for this one to get decided here.
Restarts are moved to single file. So we'll see if JP Scheider can get a big jump on John Helms. Same with Ty Schobelak and Joshua Steinke.
Ernie Williams Jr. has been lurking in that 5th spot. Then it's Ethan Toder, Liam Garrison, Jason Randolph, Hunter Robinette. The next one's in line as they get doubled up here. Or no, they're going. You said single file. Sorry.
Helms is going to lead him into 3 and 4. Green flag back out. Helms with the jump he needed. Now it's going to bobble up JP Schreider just a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be enough as he's back to the tail tank of John Helms. And here comes Ty Schobelak on the bottom. Helms has got some company.
Schobelak and Schreider going side by side for second. Helms not pulling away very far. Here comes Joshua Stanky. Maybe a 3-car battle for second for sure, but Helms is not pulling away very much out front.
JP Schreider with the big run coming off of 1 and 2. He's going to jump back down to the bottom. He's pretty neck and neck with Helms, but Helms is faster on the high side coming off. We got a 4-car battle for the lead.
4-car race for the lead here at Cedar Lake. Down the back straightaway, it's Helms by nose. 3 wide for second going into turn number 3 and off at turn number 4. 2 laps to go.
Wide jobs and crossovers left and right. Ernie Williams Jr. sitting right on the outside of these guys. I kind of wonder if he's waiting for someone to make the mistake before he makes his move. But he's now to the back bumper of Schobelak as Schobelak slips up.
John Helms through 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Schreider's got one last chance, but it's not gonna happen. John Helms hangs on to the 360 feature here at Cedar Lake.
Holy smokes. Helms had a battle on his hands. And as they finish, give it to John Helms, JP Schreider second, Joshua Stanky third, Ethan Toder in 4th. Ernie Williams Jr. or Ty Schobelak in 5th. Ernie Williams Jr. 6th. Liam Garrison 7th. Hunter Robinette in 8th. Jason Randolph in 9th. Michael Farron 10th. Ryan Fuge in 11th. Andrew Allen 12th. Jonathan Paquette 13th. Cole Croft 14th. Kevin Miller in 15th. Jason Waller Jr. 16th. Kenny Hoffman 17th. Alex Rzinski in 18th. Ryan Avila 19th. And Caden Falkerts in 20th. And holy smokes, I think that was some pretty good racing there after that restart.
Well, yeah, once we got them all bunched back up, and Helms certainly did not pull away as much as he did through the middle portion of that race. Late there, and really had them all over him coming to the checkered, really.
All right, John Helms, how's it going, man?
Going good.
So, you're out front, good 5-6 car lengths, maybe even more than that before that caution came out. When you seen the caution come out, what started rolling through your mind?
I was hoping the bottom wouldn't come in.
So it did exactly what you didn't want it to do.
Yeah. And I was just trying to keep it consistent, rolling that slider line in 3 and 4, because usually the bottom will sometimes come in at Cedar on in turn 3. So
You definitely were making it work on the high side. Got the runs coming off the corners that you needed. I don't know if you run with the mirror or not. I know some guys do, some guys don't. But did you know them guys were as close as they were to you?
yeah. I always say, if there's no point in not running a mirror, because if it's there, might as well use it. So
Yep.
I seen him battling behind me after we went green, and I was just going, please keep battling the whole time, because JP was flying. Congrats on his second place as well. I mean, he probably would have won that if there was 2 or 3 more laps, I think.
Who do you got to thank tonight, John?
I got to thank CFM, all my teammates, Brett for broadcasting, you guys for announcing. Much appreciated, guys. And Josh for the league as well.
All right, man. Congratulations tonight. And good luck next week. Shelby, I'm gonna let you take this one. This JP.
Well, JP got pretty close there. What did you need to be one spot better tonight?
I really don't know. That was just great racing by the whole top 5, top 4 there. I'm just glad I didn't wreck, and yeah, I'm speechless. That was such a great race.
Talk to us about your night a little bit. You had to come through a consolation race, but you still come home with a second place. How's it feel?
Yeah, definitely. Signing in late from another league and coming in here and getting second, especially with John Helms. He's pretty fast. Feels amazing after last race I wrecked out. So feels super good, especially at Cedar Lake, probably my worst track here. So
A little redemption night for you. Who do you have to thank?
100% CFM for this awesome dig I had all night tonight. Creed Sim Racing JSM Shots, Uncle Ron Motorsports, and BL for helping me out tonight. So
Congratulations on the second place run there for JP. We'll turn it back over to you, Brendan.
All right, looks like Josh. Josh, I'm going to ask you, is it Steinke? Stanky? How do we pronounce your last?
Steinke. You got it the first time, Steinke.
Steinke? Okay. So I'm looking here, and did you have to run the Consi?
Yes, I did. Yep.
Okay.
I started first in the B.
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
Yep.
Okay, so having to come from that up to the A and still running third, I mean, how's that feel for you?
Definitely one of my better performances at Cedar Lake. I always seem to struggle at this track, even though it's in my home state, and I just couldn't put 2 and 2 together for the longest time, and felt like I really had a solid setup. I was able to drive the car wherever I really wanted to, and it had the side bite that I needed to run the cushion and to keep it going. And I felt like I had a lot of speed. I couldn't get around the guys on those that long green flag lap run. It seemed like the track was pretty single lane and not really a whole lot of places to throw your car ahead of them to make them have a mistake without colliding with them. So when I had that last restart, I'm like, is this either going to be a blessing or a disaster? And I made it work.
Yeah, no, you looked awesome out there running down John Helms and JP. I mean, you guys put on a heck of a show. Who do you got to thank tonight?
I'd like to thank the guys at Black Diamond. All the work that they put in is really appreciated. You guys at UDTV, Brett, for sponsorship, Tim's Dirt Track Simulators, Velocity Designs, and Zach Rounds, Wraps and Tints. Thank all those guys for making this happen.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on the P3 tonight, and good luck next week.
Yep, thank you.
All right, so I think that closes it out for us here. Thank you guys for joining into UDTV here tonight. We will catch you guys next week. And yeah, Kelby, do you got anything?
Well, I think we saw a great night of racing, great feature there. In the second, the bottom 2 spots on the podium both said that they kind of had a little bit of redemption. JP said he had kind of a down race last time, but was able to come home with the second. And then Steinke there, also ran better than he says he usually does. So congratulations to all the drivers involved, and thank you guys at UDTV for this opportunity.
Yeah, I can't thank you guys enough, Brett, as well. Also, big thanks to Josh and them guys over here at the Firm Motorsports for allowing us to do this. But that closes us out here. Thank you guys once again for joining in on this Wednesday night, and we will see you guys next week.